Hi everybody, my name is Jessica Jenkins and I am going to be one of your two coaches for this open house. I first off want to say I'm so excited that you're here. One of the things that, making a mess, one of the things that I've prided myself in is sticking with things until they make sense for me. Just a bit of my story. I started as a Beachbody coach in October of 2010. So we're going on 4.5 to 5 years. It'll be 5 years this October. And I wouldn't change a bit of my journey. The only thing I maybe would change would have been jumping out of my comfort zone a lot sooner because I'm now able to help people a lot faster. Because I've navigated my way through some of the objections, some of the concerns, some of the fear others have, and honestly, my own fear. Fear of rejection is a very real fear. Um, and I'm going to say, in my opinion, that's probably the hardest part of this is accepting it's okay that you're not everyone's cup of tea. Um, you just have to be you and be authentic, and it's honestly asking questions and expecting an answer and not feeling like it has to be the answer you want. So, anyway, what do I do as a coach? I'm actually going to go off of some questions that I've received before. First of all, as being a coach, do you have to teach a live class? No, that is completely separate. That just happens to be something I chose because it helps keep me accountable. And I'm a talker and I like to work out. So I decided to make sure I work out and get that interaction that I personally need. I choose to instruct at the gym. Beachbody does have a couple of programs that you can get certified for at the gym. If you're ever interested in that, let me know. I can hook you up with some good people to get you through your training. However, that is completely unrelated to coaching. Coaching is you being a motivator, you being an accountability partner. Have you ever worked out with a friend who was like, dude, I don't even want to work out, but if you meet me at the gym, I'll do it? That's, excuse me, honestly, what being a coach is. You are just doing the best that you can to finish the program. And, excuse me, um, and then you are pairing with other people, like minded people who either need your motivation or honestly can help push you a little bit. And you're going to keep each other to your goals, keep each other accountable to your goals so that you all finish. And what happens very organically is those people become your testimony. They post on their page, oh my God, I lost 10 pounds. Now, whether or not those people ever become coaches, whether or not you move that relationship forward, that's not the point. I've probably helped or inspired more people than I can count, and not all of them are customers of mine. I am happy and fine with that. I would certainly love for them to try the journey my way, but they have to find it their own way. So I look at coaching as providing an option where most people are not going to work out on their own. And you can't be everywhere with everyone, so you have this amazing opportunity to do it virtually. If you have the opportunity to meet in person, which is always good, I love to do live events. And when you get the chance, go to those because those are going to be what helps it stick for you, what makes it make sense for you. Okay. Now, some of the icky, spammy, scammy things that you hear about as far as an MLM or a multi level marketing company, I want to just differentiate the two. I'm actually going to post a video a little later about what an MLM is. An MLM is legal. Avon is an MLM. Mary Kay is an MLM. Beachbody is an MLM. What is illegal is a pyramid scheme, and those are very different. An MLM, basically, you are able to make profit by building a team under you. Your team under you can work harder than you, and you don't benefit if you're not working as well. So there's people who can work on your team and totally be making more than you. Well, that's not the way the pyramid scheme works. With the pyramid scheme, the way that you make money is by recruiting people in. So it's not that you're teaching people things, it's not that you're doing things, you're basically getting them to invest so that you profit off of that percentage of them investing. So the only way for them to ever make any money is to do what you did, but you'll never get up to that level. How flippin' confusing is that? Right. It is not that confusing for coaching. All you do is when you sign up, you're given 3 links, and that is that's basically your business center. You just provide that link to any prospecting customers, anyone that's like, hey, I want to try that too. You give them that link, and if they order it, it's great. You earn a 25% commission. It's awesome. Great residual income. We'll talk about that later in the week. It's awesome. However, if they say, nope, not for me, fine, and you just move on. That's it. You're not having this pressure to build something because that's the only way that you'll survive. You have to trick 10 people. You don't do that. Another thing is there are a lot of health products out there, of course. We've seen the Body by Vi or Visalis, I think, and of course the Advocare, etc. I am not a program basher. I don't. I will just say that, excuse me, I've tried several, and this is the one that has worked for me, this program, because it's not about a supplement, it's not about a thing, it's about progress, and progress is created by creating good habits and patterns. So Beachbody not only incorporates taking something, it incorporates working and getting those habits built. And that's what people want. That's what they need. If we're going to end the trend of obesity, it's one step at a time. It's not one piece. You can't have working out without nutrition. You can't have nutrition without working out. So they work together. And that's why Beachbody is so different, because you have both pieces and nobody else does that. So it's an awesome and unique opportunity that has not been duplicated yet. You have the opportunity to do something different. You're not a typical MLM salesy. No, you don't do that. Another question I've been asked before is, well, how much do I have to sell and how much inventory do I have to buy to start? The answer to both is it's not what you think. I always talk about my Shakeology because I am a product of that product. I had gestational diabetes. I was projected to be diabetic based on the level of gestational diabetes I had, but I drank my Shakeology religiously through my pregnancy with doctor's approval, and post-pregnancy I've continued to drink it. I drank it while I was nursing, and I've dropped over 115 pounds and kept it off. If I have to scream it from the mountaintops and people think that I'm nuts, I could care less, because that is my journey. So that's, if you want to feel like you have to buy something, you don't, but it's really hard for me to tell someone that this is an awesome program if I didn't try it. So I highly recommend that you pick a product, whether it's just the Shakeology or whether it's a hip hop abs. Do that program, do 30 days of that. So that is your testimony when you're like, I don't know what to say when people ask me. It's not about you quoting. It's about you quoting someone that said whatever. It's about you having tried it and giving your honest opinion. I will tell you honestly, I don't love P90X. How do I know that? I tried it. I'm a Beachbody coach. I love Tony Horton. I don't love P90X. It didn't work for me. However, this is an option that worked for me, and these are the pros or cons of that program. That's it. So you're just giving the information so that people feel a little bit better about trusting you with hundreds of dollars. If they stay with you hundreds of dollars, if not thousands a year, you're giving them the reason to trust you. You're showing them, I'm a real person, this is me, and I'm here for you. The other big question, and this will be the last one, is how do you start? Well, honestly, the way that you started, you just kind of raise your hand and say, I'm ready. There's no perfect map. I can't tell you exactly how much you're going to make in the first month. I can't tell you if you're going to love doing it. But what I can tell you is there's two sets of coaches. One set of coaches is what we call our discount coaches, which is what I was, honestly, for 2 years. It was, I get 25% off by being a coach. So I'm going to be a coach, not telling you when I'm being a coach. I'm just going to drink my Shakeology and pay less for it. That is what I did for 2 years. Then things in life changed. I had my daughter, and I was like, an extra 100 or a couple hundred a month wouldn't suck, So then I started kind of advertising, lots of, oh, that didn't work, or oh, that, people are laughing at me, lots of that. And I failed my way forward to being more successful than I thought I would be. And I still have a long way to go. But even me making this video is part of a big old dream that I had, and now it's coming into fruition. So I don't want you to think about where you think you have to go with this, because it's where you choose to go. My direction with Beachbody has changed daily, and that's okay. It means I'm always here, and I'm always thinking, I'm always pushing it my way. There are guides and such to help you do challenge groups, but if you're on my team or Brenda's team, we are not going to let you do a challenge group by yourself. You're not going to be thrown into this figure it out thing, what's going to happen is you're going to get all of this support from this amazing team that we have, and this amazing larger team called Rockstar Presenters that I am part of. And you will get every single tool that you need. Beachbody does provide some guides for challenge groups so that you actually know what to post every day. So if you did nothing but post exactly what they said every day, you would still be successful. So that's probably enough for day one. I'm going to post some video later, but please let me know what you think about this video. You know what would be so helpful for me is after watching it, letting me know what made sense, what didn't, and also what questions you still have specifically about what is a coach or what is coaching. And if you could add in one more little thing, I probably should just type this out. What are you surprised to find out that you didn't know before? So that's about it. Oh, I should have said that in a second, but real quick, I said something a second ago about inventory. There is no inventory, just like there is no minimum purchase. So it's not like, and I'm just using this as an example because I know it, Advocare, you'd have to buy like your starter kit and it had all the stuff in it, and after you sold that kit, that was your profit. We don't do that. If you sign up and never sell a thing, no one's going to knock on your door and say, give it back. You know, we don't have to start with an inventory. I do, again, recommend that you start with a product so you have a story, but if you just sat around and just ordered stuff once a year or twice a year, you're fine. So no minimum inventory. Okay, those questions from a second ago, I'll type them out. Thanks so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. See you later.